decided to join us on this journey. I just have a few preliminary things I need to ask you to do, all right? 3 things. The first thing is, I need you to bring a badass attitude. I'm serious. I need you to come ready to be a player. Look, you're on the team and you're going to be a starter, which means you're playing as soon as you get here, all right? I don't want spectators. I don't want you to come in, you know, to kind of ho-hum it and sit on the bench or be a sideliner. I want you to come ready to play. You made the team, you're a starter, come ready to play, okay? That's number 1. This is serious. This is your dream. These are your goals that we're trying to help you achieve. We're going to give you some kick-ass tools to help get it done, but it all starts with you. So I need you to come enthusiastic, ready to play, ready to go, okay? That's number 1. Number 2, I'm going to ask you to get just 2 more things. I want you to get a journal, and I want you to get a calendar. And I know a lot of people like to do the calendaring on your smartphone or computerized. That's fine. Get a paper one too, just to humor me, even if you start here and use this as a springboard. I prefer, by the way, the ones where you can see a whole week at a time when you open it up, okay? Because we're going to be talking about building some daily activities and getting them in, starting to run your business on purpose, starting to operate with a plan, and starting to work on a plan of including some tried and true activities that we're going to be sharing, okay? And we're going to start on a daily basis. We're going to have a weekly program that we're going to want to tie you into to make sure that the right kinds of things are going on a weekly basis. We're going to put together individually for all of you, everybody's going to do this for yourself, but some particular performance indicators that will best fit your goals and your business, and we're going to build those in so that we can track those, measure those, and watch them on a monthly basis, all right? And we're going to work on long-term goals, short-term goals. We're going to start doing this on purpose, as I said. We're going to plan things out, and we're going to be giving you the plan, by the way. So all you have to do is take it in, tweak it, make it your own, and then run with it, okay? And I do want you to get a journal, okay? This is important. If you're already somebody who keeps a journal, then yahoo, maybe start a new one for this program. But I want you to get something for yourself. I like these sort of leather-bound, lined, but you get whatever you want. Like it's yours, so scribble in there. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? You're not going to hand this in, nobody's going to look at it. But I want you to have a place where you're tracking what we're doing, what you're doing, how it's going. And I'm going to actually give you some key homework assignments, some writing assignments along the way that I want you to be able to look back on and that we want to have compartmentalized. I also want you to take notes as we go. And not just in these trainings, you know, hopefully you're doing other things too, or you're going to be reading some of the suggested readings, or doing your own readings. Pull it all in here. Let's have a purpose. Let's get focused and set some goals, some routines, and a plan that is finite and focused. Okay, you can't hit a target that you haven't defined. You can't hit a target that you can't see. You know, I'm a bow hunter, so I love archery, and you know, I can't hit a bullseye if I don't know where it is, and if I haven't defined it, and if it's not standing out clear to me. Same thing is going to be with our goals in our business, okay? So, first thing is that we're going to jump into this journal and start using it right away before we even jump into the first training, okay? Because the first thing I want you to write out here, the first thing that I want you to share with yourself and get ready to start sharing with others, starting with us right here in this group, we're going to support you along the way, is why are you here? Tell me why you're here. Why is now the time for you to start creating something different for you in your life? What is it that you're hoping this is going to be? You know, if we can truly help you build a business, why do you want that? What is it that you want that to fulfill in your life? And for me, just to sort of share with you an example of what that might look like, for me, I was a practicing attorney. I've been practicing law for 20 years, litigation. So my life was 50 to 60 hours a week behind a desk or in a courtroom or staying up late at night worrying about what I had to do in front of my desk or in a courtroom the next day. I wanted life change. I wanted a lifestyle change. I'm sorry. And for me, that's what was enticing about Beachbody. And when I decided to do what you guys are all doing, and that is get serious about training, get serious about becoming a student of the business, it was because I wanted to create a lifestyle change. I didn't want to be chained to my desk in a courtroom anymore. I wanted to build a business, first and foremost, that could simply help me replace the income that was necessary, of course, to continue. I got 4 kids and a family and a house and all this stuff like other people have. But be able to do that, to earn that as a full-time Beachbody coach, doing what we do as Beachbody coaches, helping people help themselves to better their lives, better their health and their fitness, to build wealth. All of these amazing things that Beachbody coaches do, that's what I wanted to do, that's what I wanted to be. And I also wanted more time to be at home with my family. I wanted freedom of time. I wanted to be able to travel more and experience more of life than being chained to a desk or a courtroom was allowing me. Contact and connection with my family, with my friends, with my bigger communities, with my spiritual life, with all the other aspects of my life that were hunkered down. Okay, so that's it. I just shared that in a couple of minutes. What's yours? Okay, what do you want different? Why do you want it different? Why is this the time that you're ready to do what it's going to take to make it different? Okay, that's number one. And then number two, let's just say that it works. Okay, let's just say that a couple of years from now, you have reached whatever it was you just told us you wanted to do. For me, it was replacing my full-time job. And by the way, I did that. Within 2 years, I replaced the full-time income that I was working, that took me 20 years to build as an attorney. And I was able to go full-time and yet be. I was thrilled, and my life has been just a joy ever since. And that's what I'm here trying to help all of you potentially reach. Those of you who want that. Some of you may want other things, and that's cool too. I want to help you reach whatever you want. But tell us what that is. Write it out. What's it going to look like? For me, it would look like, not spending all my days in an office anymore. In fact, as a full-time Beachbody coach, I work from home. I'm with my family whenever I want, however I want, and I have the freedom to build in where I want to put certain activities and certain hours. And we're going to talk about those things too when we start building your calendar, and that's why I want you to have a calendar, okay? Because we're going to talk about those things. Let's create some time for family. Let's create some time for yourself. Let's create some time for personal growth, for whatever other, maybe you got another big project that you've got going on that's important to you. And then let's also make sure that we fit in some Beachbody business building time into the calendar. We want to see it in there. We want to give it a home into your life. Because if this is going to help you reach whatever it is that your why is, it's going to be because we figured out how to fit it in, how to find it a home in your life, nurture it, so that it can flourish. And then, folks, sky's the limit, okay? So, that's homework number one. Can you come here with a badass attitude, ready to play, okay? That's number one. And you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, let me give you a hint, that's probably the most important one, okay? Get here with that kind of an attitude. Be ready to be a player, be ready to be a student, be ready to dive in, get active, and this is going to be one hell of a fun ride for you, okay? Number two and number three, get yourself a journal, get yourself a calendar, and get ready to go, all right? First training is coming within a week, all right? I know some of you have already started messaging me on Facebook about getting involved in our team training Facebook page. If you haven't done that yet, make sure you get me a message so I can get you into there. And remember, subscribe to Lucido Fitness YouTube channel so that you can keep up with us, because we are about to run.